Skydog, come here. Come on then. Oh. So, the reason Skydog's here is because what I'm about to tell you, Sky's far more interesting, because my Fish O Mania qualifier was a shambles. Absolute shambles. I'll tell you what, you can't have a go at me for not being honest on this channel. Anyway, what do we say? Roll the titles. Hi you guys, welcome to First Time Fishing. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, it's keeping me going. Hopefully I can get a load more videos up soon. We've just had the bedroom done. That's been an absolute nightmare. Restrictions have been lifted, which means in my day job, my work's got absolutely out of hand, working for the ambulance service. So I'm like, but I thought I'd come on here and I thought I'd give you a little update. Like, I don't know why, but how my last Fish O Mania match went. So, Tunnel Barn Farm. I got drawn on Jenny's pool, which got some proper lumps in there. So, got some big F1s, some nice carp. I've fished it many times before. I know what I'm what my game plan was. I was going to start off fishing middle of the track, throw a few maggots over. I was going to fish the far bank, catty a few in, a few maggots in. But yeah, it didn't go great. So I got drawn Jenny's pool and I got drawn peg 15. Now, if you have a look at the map on Tunnel Barn Farm, I was up in one corner basically. If you were to look at the lake, I was basically about 7 o'clock, and it's almost a canal. And I was nearly in one of the corners. 2 weeks before, my dad had fished on peg 14. So he was like, he'd just gone pleasure fishing. He'd just literally lobbed a method feeder in, and he had a good couple of fish. He had a good few fish. He said he had about 60 pound out of there. Well, basically, went down the middle of the track. I threw some maggots in. I had 2 maggots on the hook. I was fishing plumbed dead on the bottom. I had one early doors, little skimmer. Okay. Few little fish around, not really the ones that I wanted, but I went back, nothing for about 15-20 minutes. So I'd been feeding my far bank line, so I sent it out. It was around about 13 meters. It was quite shallow, around about 2.5-3 foot, but I'd seen a couple of reeds moving over there, so I dropped in straight away. Nothing. Couple of little missed bites, but nothing. So I came back to the middle track, had another skimmer. Right, tiny, absolutely tiny. And I'm thinking, I've got 1/4 pound here at the minute, and I'm about an hour in of my 5-hour match. I'm having a look around me, I'm looking down that way. I can't really see anybody this side. And I'm having a look down here, and there's not many people who are getting bites either. And I don't know what it is at the minute. Commercial fishing, even especially natural water fishing, we're not catching anything at the moment. I'm really struggling. I don't know why. It's like, normally this time of year, you'd sort of expect a little bit in the margins or something like that, and you'd be able to get a few lumps, but I've really struggled. Also heard that there's a few pro anglers as well that have been struggling, like at the Feeder Masters. Steve Ringer blanked on 2 of the days, apparently. Like, that's like unheard of. So it's really difficult at the minute. I don't know what it is. Let's get back to my pool. Jenny's pool ain't got hardly anything in the track. I got about ½ pound of skimmers, and then I wasn't getting anything on the far bank. So I just thought, well, I'll just try a bit shallow. It's about 8 degrees, so it weren't warm, but I thought, I'll try and slap the rig over and I'll try and get something a bit shallow. Kept maggots on, and pots of micros as well. But I kept slapping over, nothing, absolutely nothing. Let's try that for 20 minutes, nothing. But I thought I'll keep feeding, keep prepping it. Anyway, I went back to the far bank, little F1, happy days. 2.5 hours in, mind. So I got a little left one in. He was about £1. I'm looking around as well. There's hardly anybody else catching down my side. I don't know what was happening over the other side of the lake. But caught a little skimmer again. I thought, this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I've got about £1.5 of fish here, and I'm 3 hours in. So last 2 hours I thought, well, I'll have a look in the margin. I'll have a little look. I've been prepping it all day. I've been potting the one side, big pots of like a pick and mix. I had like luncheon meat. I had some 6mm pellets, some 4mm pellets, some 2mm pellets, a little bit of ground bait as well, a bit of meat. Potting big pots that side and little pots on this side a bit more frequently. Just try and mix it up. Nothing. Absolute diddly squat. I don't know what it was. Nothing wanted to feed. It's like back to the middle of the track. Nothing. And I thought 2 hours to go. Like I had it was about an hour and a half left, and I thought kept missing quite a few bites. My float was going down, and I was striking. I weren't hooking anything. And I thought I changed my hook. I went to a slightly smaller hook. I went to a slightly bigger hook, and I thought, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll fish a bomb. So I chucked a bomb to the other side, about 13 meters. I was about half a metre off the island, and I had a bite straight away. I thought, here we go. 6mm pellet on the hook, on a bait band. And I thought I was in. Only about £1, F1. But I went back again. I thought, nothing. Absolutely nothing again. So I changed where I was going. I sort of went a couple of metres down. It's about 12 minutes. Little skimmer. That was it. Little skimmer. And then I went back for the margins. Nothing. Absolutely no. I was deflated. Absolutely deflated. Still looking round down there. No, not catching a lot. No. And then the horn went. And that deflated me even more. So it'd been raining. It was cold. I got up extra early just to set up and have a look at the peg, because my dad had said he'd been over there just to look at what I was going to do. And yeah, it's going to sound really impressive now, isn't it? You're watching videos of a bloke who caught £3 12 ounces at the Fish O Mania. Deary me, it's like my lowest weight of ever in a match. It just fished crap. We then weighed in. Everybody weighed in on a pool, and I think £19 wasn't it? And it was right over the other side. I had the wind off my back. It was right. If I'd have picked a side, it would have been the other side because the wind was travelling down that way. But, you know, it's luck of the draw sometimes, isn't it? But £3 12 ounces. So, not great. Jamie Hughes was over on one of the other pools. He took £88. And the winner took 130, I think it was. So, don't always work out. A lot is resting at the moment on peg draws. I don't know what it is. Everywhere I'm going, I'm struggling for bites. I don't know whether any of you are struggling at the minute, but just drop a comment in the box below. Just let me know how you lot are getting on. But I don't think I've ever struggled as much at this time of year, ever. Whether the fish have got restrictions on the go or something like that. Just baffled, absolutely baffled. So, but we go again next week. Another Fish O Mania qualifier next week at Tunnel Barn Farm again. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of a better draw. We'll see how we get on. I tried everything, but nothing worked. I hope you're all keeping safe now that the restrictions have just been lifted. So, you know, we've got people inside now. So, but just, you know, just try and keep safe. And yeah, I hope your fishing's going a little bit better than mine. So, might see a few of you at the next Fish O qualifier. If you're partaking, drop a little comment down. But once again, thanks ever so much for watching my videos, keeping in touch with me, really enjoying it, hearing your little stories and stuff and how you're set up. And so yeah, I hope all your match fishing's going a bit better with your clubs, your associations. But like I said, I don't know what is going on at the moment, but I'm really struggling. Like, I'm struggling everywhere I'm going. And, you know, a few of the pros as well, they're advertising that they're really struggling. So I don't know whether it's because we had the cold spell and then a warmer spell, and then we went cold again. Like this year, it went a bit warm a bit early, and now like we're in May, and I'm frozen. So yeah, let me know what you think's going on. Let me know how you're getting on as well. I'll be really interested to see how you're all getting on with your match fishing. So for now, hopefully I'll get another review up soon. And I'll give you an update of how I get on at Fish O at Tunnel Barn for number 2. But yeah, for now, tight lines, and I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers.